That's what the word say, right? Yeah. Put a bit in their mouth, you can turn a whole horse. But why we can't put that little thing in our mouth on pause?
Jesus.
Why?
That's right.
3 and 4, it says, or take a ship as an example. Although they are so large and are driven by strong winds, they are steered by a very small rudder wherever the pilot wants it to go. So we know a little bit, a turn a horse. We know a little small rubber will turn a ship. But still, why can't we control that little thing in our mouth?
Right.
Okay. 3 and 5. Likewise, the tongue is smaller than any part of the body, but it makes the greatest boast.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Consider what a great forest is set on fire by a small spark.
Oh.
Y'all know how you little match. You strike one match. The fire been burning for 6 months. We can't get the fire in Georgia out. And it started by one spark. What yeah, that one word that you spoke? Tore up a whole church. Busted up a whole family.
Tell me about it.
That little thing in our mouth. That tongue. But we can control a horse with something smaller than the tongue. We can turn a whole ship with something, but we can't control our mouth. We have to learn how to stop letting our mouth get to our emotions, because we kill a whole lot of people with words said. And many times, our emotions, because we know it ain't nothing good to sit there. We learned that a couple of weeks ago.
That's right.
Our emotions is nothing good there. Our emotions can cause our mouth to cause destruction beyond belief.
My God. That's good.
You have people that have literally taken their lives
That's right.
behind a lie.
My God.
That's so true.
There are people that have repeated something because it sounded good, and because we didn't like the person that it was about, it was easy to spread. So it spread it like a wildfire. Y'all know how we get them fires in the day. You burn one of them forests in July. In September, we still trying to get down 10. Because they got the firefighters still trying to fight. Well, that's how the words that come out of our mouth be. We still trying to get peace in our home in 2019 for that lie you told in 2020. And in 2014. You lied 5 years ago, but now you done corrupted somebody's character because what you said, because of what you thought. And now the husband or the wife can't move forward because of that little lie that you told. But you can live with yourself. And you finna have perfect vision.
Jesus.
I come to serve you, notice. No, you're not.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
My God.
James compared the damage of a tongue to a raging fire. The wickedness has its source all by itself. The uncontrolled tongue can do terrible damage. Satan uses the tongue to defy people against one another.
My God.
So really, it wasn't your sharp shoes. It wasn't. It was not your shoes. I'm sorry. They were cute, but that is not why they don't like you.
That's right.
Some of us talk entirely too much. The saints always want to be the one to deliver the news.
That's right.
Why is it that the saints, let me tell you, before Deborah Giannolis can get it, we already know it. And that's because we live for foolishness. When people call you, listen. I tell them now, is it going to pay a bill? Because I got a lot of them. If it ain't paying no bills, if it ain't building me up spiritually, if it's not getting me no stars in heaven, I can't use it. Because that's what we need to be focusing on now. Because if we saying that we're elevating and we're going higher, we going in places where God is taking us, we got to start focusing on some different things. And the first thing is that tone.
That's right. That's true.
When I wake up in the morning, I say, God, please don't let me say nothing that's going to hurt nobody. Because God allowed me to feel the hurt that I put on everybody from my ex-husband. Let me tell you, that wasn't a good feeling. And even though people do things that are wrong,
My God.
your words can cut them down to a place.
Yes.
My God.
Yes.
So now, this is what happens. They wronged you and they was in trouble with God. But that switchblade in your mouth got you in trouble. So now you in trouble with God. Because I felt like because he did the wrong, I ain't do nothing, but I just told him what he did. Because he did the wrong, but because I cut him with the switchblade in my mouth, now I'm in trouble with God. Now I'm asking God, but God, why? I ain't do nothing. Yes, you did.
Jesus.
You be trying to convince yourself you didn't do anything. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Because anytime you open your mouth, regardless of if it's the truth or not, anytime you open your mouth and it tears down the character of somebody else, you in trouble with God. But we think all we can see is God gonna get them, God gonna get them. They did me wrong, they did me wrong. Oh, they did me wrong, they did. Stop.
That's right.
God, and you ain't do nothing. God ain't do nothing. And you ain't do nothing. God ain't do nothing. Well, what you saying? Right there. It's sometimes my mama beat me. I would have rather her beat me than the stuff that when people cut you with words, I take a beating before I take a cutting with words. Because it ain't going to take long. That beating going to wear off. The whelps going to go, you know, but the words, they stay. They stay. And see, many people don't have, I learned a new word there, many people don't have data dumps. So we data dumps where we keep everything. Everything that somebody, your mama say, you ain't gonna never be nothing. You ain't gonna never. We don't dare to dump that stuff. We hold it all our life. And when we get a husband and some children, that stuff, we don't realize that it's laying in us and it's killing everybody around us. And it's killing them because of what we said.
That's right. Ooh, Lord. My God.
Because we refuse to have a data dump.
My God. That's good.
Even after a while, the body have a dump. It got to be cleansed. Whether you do it willfully.
Yeah. Right. That's right.
You know, some of us know, I've been eating a bunch of junk. I need to get me a laxative. So either you can take it, or that last thing that you ate is gonna mess you up real bad. And you and one way or the other, all that junk coming out. Where if we never have a mental dump.
That's right.
My God. That's good.
What kind of person are we going to be as we continue in life? If all you ever heard is, I ain't never want you anyway, I just wanted your money. I just wanted wanted you for your money. You ugly, you're fat, you ain't gonna be nobody. I like your sister, I like your brother, your best friend kissed me. It's, all kind of stupid stuff that we hear. But we call it stupid, but if we don't get that stuff out of our spirit, mother, it kills us and we don't even know it.
That's right.
And not only do it kill us, it kills everybody around us, because now we're regurgitating the stuff that people done said to us, thinking that it's okay. But
That's good.
so now we can't figure out why everybody around us dysfunctional, because we done lived dysfunctional, but we done called it normal. Now everybody around us, we got a whole bunch of dysfunctional children, a dysfunctional husband, a dysfunctional mother. Everything around me dysfunctional, but I'm normal. But it all started with this little thing right here. It wasn't your fist. It wasn't you cheating. It was this switchblade that we carry around. Not the one that you slide in your cheek for when they try you in the club. We talking about that one that's built in your mouth. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all jokers know y'all done slipped that. Oh, I know with some real people. Y'all know y'all done slipped that blade up in your gum. Because when you go through the metal detectors, they say, big. 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 Open your mouth. Yeah.
That's true.
Y'all know how it go.
You're right.
I done slipped my gun everywhere they said gun can't go.
That's right.
What's in it? Open it up. Be looking around with confidence. They just say, okay, go. Everywhere they say you can't take a gun, I'm gonna take my gun.
That's right.
Let me say, okay, open your print.
Jesus.
But it's this little thing in our mouth that makes us dysfunctional. I'm almost 20/20 vision. Listen, God gave me a true word for this house. And I need y'all to hear it. It said, make sure the people that you running from, I need y'all to get this, are not the people you running to.
Okay.
My God.
They ain't got it. I'm gonna break it down. I just want you to marinate on it a little bit. Make sure the people you running from, not the people you actually running to. Okay, here we go. This is the last round. It's been taken down now. You gotta hear this. I'm leaving my mama's house because I pay all the bills. Well, you moved in at JoJo and you still paying all the bills. So what you running from? I'm just asking. I'm leaving him because he beat me. Well, he do too.
My God.
I'm leaving this church because they don't let me have my way. And when they find out who you are, they not even.
That would hit home.
I'ma quit my job. Quit. Because they going to hire somebody else in your job and be glad to see you go. And when you get over here, you're going to be ready to quit this job too. Because if you don't change something about you.
That's right.
And make sure you're not the person you're running from. Broke your, you were trying to y'all. You couldn't even. Many of us are running from people that are just like us.
My God. My God.
You know them narcissists, the ones that everything somebody do is wrong. So now, everything you do is wrong. So now they done flip the script because they know that role better than you do.
My God. That's right.
That's it right there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know they don't exist in the church.
My God.
I know, Mother, they come Sunday through Thursday. They don't even take days off. Stop complaining about the problem. You are.
That's good.
We gotta be, if everybody doing the same thing to us.
That's right. Same thing. That's right. Yep.
Cause see, everybody don't know you're a paymaster unless you pay. I'm about done, y'all. Y'all don't want to wage a war. When you war, you don't fight fair. We keep saying, I'm leaving my mama. I got to pay all the bills. So, let me understand this. You would rather leave your mom and go over here with JoJo that got 15 women, 12 baby mamas. The joker don't work and ain't gonna work. But you mad with your mama?
Right.
Let me prophesy to a few people, because I'm gonna close. Because I just came to drop a few nuggets. To let people know we really not in 2020 vision state, because we got some stuff we need to clean up. Many of us and it's funny because, okay, many of us, God says on you. I got your blessing over here. But what I'm not going to do, I ain't going to be no third party blesser.
My God.
That's right.
You're not going to labor and God bless you for you to give his blessings to the devil. God ain't going to be no third party blessing. So he said, I'm just waiting on you. When you get enough strength to walk away from everything that is hindering you from getting this blessing, then I'll release it. Until then, Sister Valerie over there, she already in line. Let me go ahead on and bless her. Slide over a little bit. You know how you get to the register? I went to the register yesterday and the lady rung up all my stuff. And I went in my purse to get my debit card and it wasn't there. And the lady said, I'll hold it. I'll hold it. Where you wallet at? It's in the car. I said, yes, in the car. She said, oh, okay. I suspended and hold it. Some of y'all blessings in a suspended state.
My God. My God. Jesus.
And y'all need to take a walk to the altar. See, I had to walk out to that car and get my wallet. Some of y'all need to take a walk to the altar and do a data dump. Some of us need our hearts purified. Because God is trying to bless us, but we keep worrying about all that stuff that used to happen. Because one thing about used to happen, we can put a pause to that. See, you might have dogged me out back then, but I'm in control of how you handle me right now. Yeah. See, I blessed you back then, but God done gave me wisdom now. He said he ain't no third party blessing. See, a lot of us trying to figure out why ain't nothing coming or going or why everything going and ain't nothing coming. Because God said you sowing into incur sowing. So all you doing is giving. And I can't bless you. You can't receive. Because everything that I give you, you passing it out. And that ain't how I operate. That ain't how the God we serve operates. See, some things he will allow you to cover a family from. But what he not going to do, I ain't going to let you live right and have everybody living in sin off of your blessings. I'm going to bless you with just enough for you.
Ooh!
Not enough to share.
That's it right there.
So if you in your season are just enough for you, you better check on the people around you. Because see, I believe that I got to live in the abundance.
Right.
Because I know how to say, There are some people around us that are living right, and God say, I'm blessing you with enough because I want you to look, I need you to take care of this for me. You know how people do. I'm going to give you an extra $5. I want you to take your friend to the movies with you. How y'all parents did it when we was younger?
Right.
Y'all too bougie for me. Y'all too bougie for me. How is it that when we came up, God said, I'm going to bless you with an extra $5. Go ahead on and take her to the movies with you. Well, in my case, it was Skate City. Go ahead and take her with you. You're going to extra $5. $5 to get in. That's all we needed to do. So now God give us, hey, listen, I gave you these 5 or 6 hours of overtime. They not for you.
That's right.
I need you to go over there and look out for them. But the key to over here, they ain't dishing out everything they got to JoJo and Juju. Because now, if you ain't doing it right over here, I'm not finna bless them to be a blessing to you. And that's why we get so many people, they be mad. Because they want to, my. But can you pay my light bill? No. It ain't nothing wrong with saying no. And let me tell you mother something. Christmas is in a week and a half. If you spend your rent money,
Go ahead on. Tell them.
For Christmas, because when a pastor tenants finna get evicted, you want to buy all them children, all them toys on Christmas morning. Mama, what I got for Christmas? The mortgage was paid.
That's right.
Wisdom. Jenny is a hijacker. You gotta do what's right. Because see, this is what happens. Let me tell you. See, now y'all think I'm just rambling, but I'm gonna tie it all in. I'm gonna tie it all in. Because now, you done bought them children all them toys for Christmas. And your mom ain't gonna give you no money, so that a switchblade in your mouth. Now you putting your mouth on stuff. Because people won't do what you need them to do. But you didn't do what God told you to do, so now you're mad. So now, you're not just out the door. You in trouble with God. Because now you done took the rent money and bought your little toys, and they look real cute riding up that sidewalk, but where you going to put them at when them people put you out?
My God. That's right. That sidewalk.
I evicted one of Pastor tenants a couple of years ago, and all that stuff that she bought them children and didn't pay her rent was, she had to leave it because she didn't have nowhere to take it. Now you can take a choice whether you gonna keep a place to stay over keep a roof over your head, or you gonna buy all them little toys that I'm gonna have to end up giving away when you evicted.
That's right.
Because the little storage ain't gonna hold. Let me tell you, the little storage ain't gonna hold nothing but that little couch, them little beds. Couple of them dresses you're gonna have to give away. Because they not gonna fit in the storage. Ask me, I'm gonna move about 5,000 times. I can tell you what the storage I hold. you got to leave, or that means you're going to have to buy a whole nother storage for junk. If you can't pay rent, you can't pay for the extra storage. Okay. So,
That's right.
in wisdom, don't go out here buying all this stuff that these entitled kids don't appreciate anyway.
That's right.
I know you're mad with me, but your children are entitled. They feel like they're supposed to have a cell phone. They feel like I'm supposed to have good clothes. I'm supposed to have. Listen, I was telling a story. I was listening to one of the saints was telling me a story, but I was telling him how my sister used to do my nephew. He used to have fly, and he'll get some brand new pants, and I don't know if he'll just go to school and just slide on his knees, but he'll come home with his brand new pants with holes in the knees, right? But then he'll be bad. So after she just got tired of buying all these brand new clothes, and you go to school and you won't be good, so she said, Junior, put them clothes with them holes in the knees on. That joker say, but mom, but I got clothes in there. You do, but what you gonna leave with these?
That's right. Yup.
But it teach them.
Yes, it would.
Sir, ma'am, sir, ma'am, sirs, and whatever. Listen, I just got to give you some nice. I got to put some clothes on you.
That's it.
You got to learn how to appreciate what we do for you. Because a couple of them shirts that you got would have bought me a nice little pair of shoes.
Yup. That's true.
So I want to talk to all you entitled, ungrateful little kids. A few days before Christmas. And because y'all can repeat everything that folks say, repeat this to your friends. In closing, that if you are disrespectful and you're not doing your schoolwork, your mom and your daddy shouldn't buy you nothing for Christmas. Because if we tell you we're going to try it again next year, then you're going to do better next year.
That's right.
But what happens as parents, now I'm going to talk to these parents. If you keep rewarding bad behavior, you're going to keep getting the same situation from your children.
That's right.
It's Christmas, everybody going to have some. Everybody but you. Just like you having your way thinking that you did it and you got away with it, that's how your kids feel. So if you're going to reward bad behavior, you can keep expecting the same thing. See, I can tell you what Adam and Eve did. But if I don't tell you why your kids keep doing the same thing that they're doing, the church is failing you.
That's right. That's right.
And that's what's going on right now. Everybody want to hear them sermons about how much they finna be blessed. You gonna be blessed, and you gonna be blessed, and you gonna be blessed, and you get a car, and you get a house, and you get $1 million. I'm gonna go to that church every Sunday.
Yup. That's right. They doing it too.
But it's only when you want to walk the way that God has called you to walk.
My God.
When those convenient sermons, they don't fit no more. Because if every Sunday you telling me I'm going to be blessed, but I keep coming back Sunday after Sunday with these same little $13 and they not growing, something's not going quite right.
That's right.
So before I can tell you that you're going to be blessed, I got to tell you where you're in error. Because the blessings of the Lord maketh rich and adds no sorrows. But if you keep getting blessed and you don't have to do anything for it, why would we live right?
Right.
And in closing, let me speak to the people that are favored. Because that's not your story. You've been living right. You've been doing right. But when they say favor is not fair, it's not. But you gotta fight for it.
That's right.
You gotta fight for it. You gotta see God not gonna just because when it appears that that's what God is doing, you missed all the behind the scenes hell.
That's
See,
right.
when it looked like God just keep blessing people and keep blessing people and keep blessing people, what you did, you missed the whole episode of their life.
A whole season.
You missed the whole episode somewhere. You missed the episode where they cried for days and nights. And they went to work with those glasses on. They said, yeah, my eyes just acting up. No, I done been crying all night, but I still got to work. I can't look like what I'm going through right now. So don't get mad with the people who now are favored in your face. Because you weren't there 3 episodes ago. What push what how they used to push or tug? How they used to tell the people about the little car? Push, tow, or tug. They wasn't there when you was push, towing, and tugging it. When they get in their car and crank up and go, and you just sitting in there and they say, you alright, yeah, I'm alright. Because you got to wait till the people leave. Because you got to go up to that hood. And you got to tap 3 times. And then you got to get a gas can and go get some gas. Because you ain't just enough gas to get to work. Because you needed to borrow $1 to get back home. Tell them don't get mad with you. When God shows you.
That's right.
When I was sitting in the parking and they said, sis, you all right? I'm just meditating on the Lord. But they don't know that you praying that God allow that joker to crank up one more time. They don't know. I'm just begging God to let this car get me so I can get to the school to pick up my baby. And try to make it to the house of the